Hi, it's Marnie with your FLC Now for Good Friday. Today is a somber day in the church. We are talking about Jesus dying on the cross. We have worship today at 3 o'clock on TV and also tonight at 7 o'clock. But for some of you with children, this might be a little bit too heavy of a day to bring your children to worship. We talk about death and crucifixion. But it's not necessarily a day to be ignored in your house about faith and what Good Friday means for us as Christian people. And so let's think about some ways we could talk about Good Friday with other people. Like, for instance, let's start with some mistakes we've made today. I know I've made plenty of mistakes, don't tell anyone. But I'm always messing up, right? Like I forget something, I can't remember to pick someone up, or whatever the mistake might be. Or our fears. Do you have fears? I certainly do. I found out just last night that I'm afraid of the dog bringing in a dead mouse from outside. That was a bit freaky. And I'm also have bigger fears, like fear of dying myself or fear of other people dying. And we all have fears. And so this is a great way to start talking to children about this day of Good Friday, is our fears and our mistakes, our sins. And Jesus dying on the cross takes those all away. And that he had to do it, partly because he was God and partly because he was man. And so he died on the cross for us. And while it is sad to think about and a little bit hard to imagine, we can just rest in the assurance and the awe that in 3 days, something amazing is going to happen. And Jesus is going to be risen from the dead. And we will be able to celebrate. And remember what a gift it is that God has died for us to save us from our sins and from our fears. So don't be afraid to talk to your children or your grandchildren about Good Friday. Help them to understand it a little bit so that when Easter comes, they really understand what an amazing day it is. And if you don't really know what words to use, I invite you to go to your children's Bibles and read the story out of there and see if that can help. All right. God bless you and all of us as we think about this day of Good Friday.